Hello everyone. So this is the last and final lecture on vectors. And today we are going to discuss some of the problems on vectors. Okay. So this is the fourth lecture on vectors, and we'll have some problems discussion. Okay. Let's start then. Okay. I'll try to cover the most of the part of the chapter using good problems. Okay. So let's see. First question we have. It's been given that your A vector is I cap minus 2j plus 3k cap, and vector is given as 2I cap plus j cap minus k cap. Okay, and your C vector is given as lambda a plus j k cap, and there is a B vector which is uh, A cross B, and then we have this also this is also given that V vector dot C vector is 11, and the length of projection of B vector on C vector is P. Okay, and we are required to find 9P square within what? Okay, I hope question is pretty clear that we are given with the three vectors A, B, C, and it has also been given that V vector is given by A cross B. Okay, and also it has been given that V vector dot C vector is 11, and length of projection of V vector on C vector is P, and we have to find 9P square. So I hope this question is clear, and now I'll discuss this with you. Okay, so first of all, let's find A cross B. Okay, so we will just use the basic cross product how we find, using determinant like this: 1 minus 2 3 and 2 1 minus 1. So I cap minus 1 into minus j cap, basic determinant solving. Okay, plus k cap 5. This is coming as minus I cap plus 7j cap plus 5k cap. This is your actually V vector. Okay, hope it is clear. Minus 1 plus 7 plus 5k cap. Okay, so yes, hopefully this uh, relation minus I plus 7j plus 5k. Now we have to do the dot product of V and C vector. So minus lambda plus 7 5 12 is equals to 11, and this is coming out to be 1 is equals to lambda. Pretty clear? Okay, length of projection of B on C, B dot C over magnitude of C, like this. Now when lambda is 1, we can write C vector also, which will be I cap plus j cap plus k cap. Now you just do the dot product of B and C. It will be looking like this. Yeah. And the mod of C magnitude is root 3. So just 2 by root 3. This is your P. Now 9P square, that will be 9 2 by root 3 whole square. That will be 9 into 4 over 3, and this will give you 12. Hopefully 12 is the correct answer, and let me check. So yes, it is the correct one. So this was the concept of this was a question on mixed concept of both dot product, what you say, cross product, and projection. Three concepts are used here. Okay. Okay. So now we will discuss second question. So our second question will be a little different from this, so that you are more comfortable with the concepts. So let's take this question. Okay. We are given with A, B, and C vector. There are three vectors, and these three are not the unit vector. They are just vector of magnitude, whatever be the magnitude. Okay. One relation is given. This is a very beautiful and very famous question, you can say, from this particular chapter. Here it is: A cross B is equals to 2 times A cross C. Okay, we can write A cross 2 C vector also, because it's a property of vectors, cross product of vectors. And then we have uh, magnitudes also. So magnitude of A is given as 1. It's a unit vector. And the magnitude of B is given as 4 and C is given as 2. Now we have to find here, also it is given that angle between B and C vector is 60 degree. Now you are required to find this. So how you will find? So let's do then. This particular relation is very important, and you have to understand how it is working. So let's first do its manipulation. Okay, you can write the solution. And this is given that A cross B is equals to 2 times A cross C. Just keep all the vectors at one side. Like this you can write. Or you can take here a vector common, and this will look like this. I hope you're clear with this, that we can multiply this 2 to this C vector also, because if we write any scalar, and any scalar is multiplied with an cross product, then we can multiply it individually also to any one of them. Okay, so like this. So since there are two vectors here, if you will watch, there is two vector, A vector and B vector minus 2C vector. So the cross product is coming 0. It means these two vectors are parallel to each other. So we can write this in this way: A vector is equals to lambda times B minus 2C vector. Don't take this lambda 1 right now, because it can be any scalar value. Okay, we are not sure about it. Now it has been given that some data are given. So we will just take first of all the magnitude, the square of the magnitude. This will be 1, this will be lambda square into you can say mod b square, and the magnitude of b whole square, that will be 16, plus 4 into mod c square, that will be your 16 also. Then 4 b dot c, so b dot c. Okay, so this is coming out to be 32, and this b dot c, magnitude of b into magnitude of c, 8, cos 60 degree, angle is 60, cos 60 is so 4. Okay, so 4 4 16 16. So lambda square is coming as 1 by 16. Just do some calculations, you will reach at this particular point. Okay, and lambda is coming as 1 by 4 plus minus. Okay, so we are required to find uh, magnitude of A dot C. So yes, we can have this vector. Okay, so now we will use again this relation. Okay, we'll use again this relation. Lambda is coming as 1 by 4. Take plus minus 1 by 4. No issues. Okay, so plus minus 1 by 4, b vector minus 2c vector, and this is coming up to be a vector. So 4a vector plus your 2c vector is equals to plus minus b vector. I think it is clear to you. It's pretty easy. Now, according to question, we are required to find the magnitude of A dot C, right? So for this, first we will compute A dot C, and that will be the answer only. But just do this squaring the both side. What is the magnitude of B? It's wait 4, so 16. 16 mod A square, that will be 1. 4 into C square, magnitude of C square, that is 4 plus 16 A dot C, right? This 16 16 cancelled. 4 4 16, so A dot C will be what you can say simply -1, right? But in our question it has been given that we have to find its magnitude. Means we have to find a dot c, and then we have to just use this. This is not a magnitude, this is actually modulus. So modulus you will use, then value will be 1. This was our question number 2. Now we will take question number 3 out of our question bank, and from this bank let's select one question which is based upon these concepts. So yes, let's take this one. Little more tricky question. Okay. Question number 3. One easy question, let's take, then we'll take that tricky one. A vector is given as -I plus j plus 2. B vector is given as I cap minus j cap minus 3k cap. C vector is given by A cross B. Okay. And D vector is given by C cross A. Now we are required to find this particular value and this particular computation we have to do. So it is little you can say a lengthy problem, because first you have to find this A cross B. You have to do this A cross B, then you will get C vector. Now this C vector and this A vector, you have to do its cross product, then you will get D vector, and then you can compute this. Okay, so this is doable problem, but little lengthy from the first question, I think, or you can say of equal length also. Let's compute first of all C vector. So computing C vector, that will be ijk -1, 1 and 2, right? And 1, -1 and -3. Okay, so here we go with the, I think, values are taken correct. Okay, -3, -1 here, minus j here, 3 -2 1 plus k, 1 -1 0, so it is coming minus of I plus j. Okay, now C vector is coming up to this. Now we have to find D vector also. Let's compute this. -1 -1 0, and A vector is -1 1 2. That's coming I cap into -2 minus j -2 k cap -1 -2. Okay, so it is coming out to be -2 I cap plus 2 j cap minus 2 k cap. This is your C vector. D vector, sorry, my bad. -2 plus 2 minus 2. Okay, so D vector is -2 I cap plus 2 j cap minus 2 k. And now A vector minus B vector. Let's compute this. It will be -2 I cap plus 2 j cap plus 5 k cap. Now this -2. So we are with the -2, and this is the correct one also. So it will be our answer -2. Okay, so this was your question number 3. Okay, so we have discussed 3 questions and 2 more questions to be discussed. Question number 4. Let's take one more question. Little challenging one. Okay, so it is of vectors only, but we will take one question on parallelogram shapes. Okay, to just for a change. So let EB vector is given to you, that is 2i cap plus 4j cap minus 5k cap. Then AC vector is also given, I think. AD vector is given. Okay, so I cap plus 2j cap plus lambda k cap where lambda is any value from a real vector. And the projection of v vector on, so v vector is also given, that's I plus j plus k, and the projection of this particular vector on diagonal AC of parallelogram. Projection of v on diagonal AC vector on parallelogram, or of parallelogram, whatever be the English, is 1 unit. Is 1 unit. Okay. And alpha beta are given the roots of the particular equation. So alpha and beta are the roots of this quadratic equation. Lambda square x square minus 6 lambda x plus 5 equals to 0. We have to find 2 alpha minus beta. So simply we have to find first of all lambda, but once we get lambda, we can just very easily we can either use discriminant rule, what you say, Sridharacharya formula, or you can use directly factorization to compute this particular value. Okay, so let's start then this question. So this is a parallelogram, so it will look like this. Okay, so AB vector and AD vector. Suppose this is A, we write this B, C, D, and like this, or you can use it here also, since these are the parallel vectors, so we can use like this. Okay, so AB, BC, CD, and DA, quite possible. Okay, this vector is given to us, this vector is also given to us, and projection is on the diagonal AC. So diagonal AC will look like this. Okay, so let me firstly make this diagram more clear to you. Now I think it is clear. Now AD vector plus DC vector is giving you AC vector, which is diagonal vector. I think this is a basic vector law of addition which you must know. Now AB vector, if you write, or you write DC vector, both are parallel vector, both mean the same. So just add AD and DC vector, you will get AC vector. So in the last slide, values the AD vector and AB vector are given. Just add them. You will get AC vector, that will be 3i cap plus 6j cap plus lambda minus 5k cap. Okay, so that's AC vector is 3i plus 6j plus lambda minus 5k cap. Quite possible. Now this AC vector, we have to take its projection of particularly v vector on this particular vector. V vector is I plus j plus k. इसका इस पे लोगे, ठीक है, प्रोजेक्शन तो 1 यूनिट आ रहा है. So how we will take just v vector dot AC vector over, means v vector on this AC vector, yeah, on. Okay, so like this. Okay, so magnitude of AC vector, this is coming out to be 1. Okay, it will be v dot AC. Okay, right, I think so, like this. Just do the dot product, just do the dot product of the vectors. V vector is given to you as I cap plus j cap plus k cap. AC vector is given to you as 3i plus 6j plus lambda minus 5k cap. The dot will be 3 plus 6 9 plus lambda minus 5, that will be lambda plus 4. Okay, so lambda plus 4, and here you will take magnitude. So AC vector's magnitude, if you have to take, we will take in this way. This is squaring both sides first of all. So 36 plus 9 plus lambda minus 5 whole square. 45 plus lambda minus 5 whole square. 45 plus lambda minus 5 whole square plus lambda plus 4 whole square. 45 plus lambda square plus 25 minus 10 lambda lambda square plus 4 को 16 4 दूनी 8 24 okay 54 wait let me see the calculations. I hope it is correct. So lambda will come how much? See, this is 10, this will be 18, lambda will be 3. Okay, now 9x square minus 18x plus 5. So whatever be the roots, 15 3 okay, 3x into 3x minus 1 minus 5 into 3x minus 1. So x is coming out to be 1 by 3 and x is coming out to be 5 by 3. Okay, now one more condition I think will be given. Yeah, alpha is greater than beta, so this will be alpha, this will be beta. So 2 alpha is 10 by 3, so 2 alpha, and your beta is 1 by 3, so 2 alpha minus beta will be 10 by 3 minus 1 by 3, that will be 9 by 3 and that will be 3. So your answer will come as 3. Okay, so this was your question number 4. Now we'll take the last problem, but not the least problem. It will be a good problem. Okay, I have tried to cover maximum variety possible. Okay, these 5 questions we have covered also the parallelogram, concepts of parallelogram, vector law and all. Okay, so last question, let us discuss now. The last question, we have the last question with us, this particular question. Question number 5. A vector is given as 2i minus 5j plus 5k. Okay, now B vector is given as I cap minus j cap plus 3k cap. Okay, now C vector is such that this is a very you can say famous variety, like you have to use these particular relations many times, like this is giving you zero vector. Okay, now A minus B dot C, this is given you as 97 with the minus sign, means minus 97, and now you have to find this. Yeah, okay, so let us discuss this beautiful problem. Okay, so 2 times this is coming out to be okay with plus sign, my bad, like this. Okay, so just take, you can use it like this. Yeah, like this. 2a plus 3b, so 2a plus 3b is actually, or you can like lambda times this is actually C vector. Okay, C vector is lambda times 2a plus 3b. इसको कैसे कैलकुलेट करेंगे? So let's see, 2 into 2i plus, wait, little correction needed. What I did, I used highlighter. 2i minus 5j plus 5k plus 3 times b vector is I minus j plus 3k, 7 I cap minus 10 minus 13, 10 9 19. So this is lambda times this. Okay, so now our C vector is coming out to be lambda times 7I minus 13j plus 19j cap. It is like this. Okay, now we have A minus B vector, lambda will be there. That is I cap minus 4 plus 2. Okay, now just do dot product. Lambda times 7 plus 52 is 38. 97 lambda, and it is coming out to be minus 97. So negativity. Lambda is coming at minus 1. Okay, lambda is minus 1. So lambda is coming as minus 1. Now we will proceed further. Like this, minus 1. So minus 7I cap plus 13j cap minus 19k cap. Now we have to compute C cross K and then magnitude whole square. IJK minus 7, 13, minus 19, 0, 0, 1. 13I cap minus j cap minus 7, 13I cap plus 7j cap. So it is coming as 13I plus 7j, right? So what is the 13I plus 7j? 13I cap plus 7j cap. We have to take the magnitude. So 169 plus 49, which will be 218. Okay. So yes, this is our answer. And with this, we have discussed 5 questions, and different variety questions are of different variety and different difficulty level. Okay, so just practice these questions and practice similar questions, because I have tried to cover almost see, first question was their dot product was used, projection concept, dot product, then here basic manipulations, then we have used also the formulas like you can say a plus b vectors magnitudes whole square, that is magnitude of a square plus b square plus 2 a dot b, that we have used the concepts of cross product, and that taking common and then using the uh, what happens when the cross product is 0. So those concepts were very very important, and we have taken one question on parallelogram also. So these questions were quite you can say different, and I think helped you in this particular chapter. Okay, so with this we have completed vectors chapter, and next chapter will be three-dimensional geometry. Three-dimensional geometry, and please just have a recap of vectors. We have a prerequisite, at least basic formulation of vectors. If you have covered with me whole vector, then there is no prerequisite. You have to start just 3D geometry with me when I'll start it. But for one who are starting from this point, so I'm telling you that prerequisite is the basic formulation of vector like dot product, cross product, basic, very basic, that is required for 3D geometry. Okay, we'll start next chapter 3D geometry, and lecture sequence will be shared with you soon, and discussions will be there then. Okay, so I think this was enough for today, and now from this week actually till 2 to 3 weeks, okay, not more than that, 2 to 3 weeks, I'll take just one lecture per day, or just 4 or 5 lectures in a week. Okay, due to some works. Okay, I'm busy in some work, so I'll take just 4 to 5 lectures per week, or I'll try 6 lectures. Okay, maximum 6 means earlier I was taking 2 lectures per day. That will continue, but after you can say 25th. Okay, after 25th of May we will continue that same, but for 20 days, around 20-22 days, I'll take 5 lectures or 4 lectures or 6 lectures depending on the time availability. Okay, so then we will gear up to 25. Okay, I hope you will understand this particular thing. Okay, now, so Thank you for joining me in this session. Next session we'll start three-dimensional geometry or mathematics. Okay. Other we'll discuss with you in the community post. Okay. We'll share with you in the community post. Okay. So thank you so much. Bye bye. Take care and 1, 2, 3. Exit.